Since its beginnings as Shiloh Methodist Society in the 1840s, to Shiloh Methodist Church, to Main Street Methodist Church, and to today as we are called First United Methodist Church, we have been dedicated with sharing the love of Jesus with the people of Gastonia, Gaston County, and the world.
Over the last 150 years, we have grown along with the community we serve. In 2010, we answered the call and reaffirmed our commitment to be a downtown church, recognizing that we had a role to connect with our neighbors, those who are unhoused, local businesses, and governmental agencies, and to expand into the neighborhoods of our community and beyond. In recent years, we renovated and connected our church campus as our mission grew. New construction of Gunter Hall connects the Family Life Center and the Sanctuary and the Education Building. An additional covered walkway connects the Family Life Center to the Wesley Center. All of these new construction projects and renovations to our education and office space were made possible by the Weaving Campaign.
Now, First United Methodist Church has been a place where we embrace heaven meeting earth. Our heartbeat as a family of faith is to love God, love people, to be for our community and for the world. Our mission to do that is not done, and God is calling us to embrace this call to continue being a place where heaven meets earth.
Embrace is a 2-year initiative that will enable us to invest in our church and community by having a fully funded budget, which allows us to engage in the expansion of ministry and mission while helping reduce our debt.
First, we embrace our opportunities to be a growing and vibrant church. In the next 2 years, we will continue to embrace opportunities for connection and fellowship through our church campus and within our community. We will continue to provide excellent ministry through our worship services, small group gatherings, Sunday school classes, our preschool, children's and youth ministry, and strategic service opportunities by fully funding our mission and ministry budget.
What I love about this church is the fact that it gives so many opportunities. Of course, I had 2 children, and they grew up in First Methodist Church and were very active. And although they have married and had kids and grandkids, they are still active in their own churches, which I give First Methodist credit for. I do love the people here because they have wrapped their arms around me in good times and bad times. When I celebrated my 100th birthday, I got almost 200 cards. It's awesome.
Second, we embrace our opportunities for our community. We are for our community by providing space for children in foster care to be reunited with their parents through our partnership with the Department of Social Services. We provide a safe space for parents to receive mentoring and counseling as these families reconnect weekly. In the bottom floor of the Wesley Center, we partner together with the Gaston Literacy Council. The first classes of Gaston College were held right here within our church, and as their campus has been built off of Highway 321, today we support the Rhinos basketball team as they practice in our gymnasium. We host other events on our church campus, such as Hope Fest, Camp Sunshine, and 12-step support groups. All of these helping to impact people in our community for the better. We will continue to explore new opportunities within our community to welcome and love people well.
There is a community here. When we first joined, we were fairly new to the Gastonia area, and we felt very welcomed, and we made some great bonds with the members of this church, and includes both us as adults and our children as well.
What the church pours into us and our kids is priceless. And so it's important to us to prioritize giving. We realized that it was all of our responsibilities to help support the missions of our church and the other things that we do here, trying to make sure that we have everything we need here for the future.
And third, we will embrace a vision to be debt-free. We will reduce our total debt of $3.1 million from our recent construction and renovations. We will do this through expanded giving of $1.8 million. Reducing our debt will help us move toward our goal of being debt-free and eliminate barriers to future impact of our church. We will accomplish the Embrace initiative through a one-fund model. This model combines our annual operating budget, so our goal for the next 2 years is to fully fund our operating budget of mission and ministry of $1.8 million for 2024 and $1.8 million for 2025, and then an additional $1.8 million towards reducing our debt. So the total of our Embrace initiative is $5.4 million over the next 2 years.
We want you to embrace in 2 ways. We have 2 simple but challenging goals. Goal 1 is for the 100% engagement of everyone who calls First United Methodist Church their spiritual home. If you're part of First United Methodist Church, we're asking you to be a part of the Embrace initiative. We know that once the Embrace initiative produces all of the good fruit that is coming, you'll want to be able to say that you are all in from the start. So, from the start, we hope that you'll decide that you'll participate.
Now, goal number 2 for the Embrace initiative is for 2 years of generosity that can only be accurately described as being courageous. Melissa and I have determined that the Embrace initiative is going to include the boldest commitment and the most generous giving that we personally have ever known. So whether you learned to be generous in another place long ago, or are like us, still choosing, cultivating, and cherishing generosity now, may we all give God the opportunity to shape our decisions as we embrace where heaven meets earth. We know that God will do more than we can ever ask or imagine. God will be worshiped and glorified. People will experience the love of God. First United Methodist Church will grow. Our community will flourish, and lives will be changed for the better. The time is now for us to choose, cultivate, and to cherish God's kingdom. It is time to embrace.